You already know it's Molove, and I'm back at it again with a positive message. So let's get straight to it. You'll notice you hear my boy Rod Wave in the background. Yeah, I really don't care if they copyright this video because, again, from the beginning, it was never about money. It was always about the message. I just leaving this track run because I really like it. You should check it out though. Memory from Rod Wave. I can even leave it in the description to see if I can help with YouTube not striking my video. Having said that, like this title suggests, hey, let me know that on the like the title suggests though, are you currently taking this for granted? And when I say this, I'm referring to this particular item, so pay attention. Family. Yeah, you may be thinking you're not taking your family for granted, but when I say family, what am I talking about though? You see, if you in 2021 still consider people who call themselves aunts, uncle, cousin, even down to earthly mother, father, sister, brother, if you just consider those basic attachments to be family, I'll urge you to dive a little deeper into what family really means on a spiritual, cosmic, metaphysical level though. Right? But are you taking your family for granted? I'm talking about those people who you consider family though. It doesn't have to be blood related. Anybody you consider family. Are you taking them for granted? Are you checking up on them? Are you calling them? Are you spending time with them? And when you spend time with them, is it quality time though? Or are you just trying to spend time quickly just so you could run off and do something else? You see, what inspired you? What inspired me to do this video, right? I left that point all the way to the end. So you'll need to watch the entire video to really find out the reason why or what inspired me to actually share this video though. And I'm very sure it's going to touch somebody, because you're going to realize, right, there are many things that you're currently taking for granted, and you're only going to realize that you're taking it for granted when you're no longer in the presence of it, or when it's taken away from you. You know? I need you to think about that. The people you consider family, do you value them? I mean, obviously, if they don't value you, that's a whole different story, because it's supposed to be a reciprocation of everything. But do you value them though? That's only for you to decide. Moving on though. Are you currently taking this for granted? And when I say this, I'm speaking on this particular item. So pay attention. Health. Are you currently taking your health for granted? You see, the thing is with health, right? And that's something that I've really paid keen attention to from ever since I was a youth. You don't really realize that you're in a terrible state of health until it's too late. So, your body is so intelligent, is so built to last, right? That it can actually sustain terrible habits over a long period of time before it finally just collapses. You know? And at that point is when you want to take heed, or at that point is when you want to take your health seriously, but all along you were taking it for granted. You know, you were taking the fact that you're not in and out of hospitals, in and out of labs, having to go take scans and MRIs. You know? You're taking it for granted that you don't have to be on medications and take 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pills every day to survive. You're breathing on your own without a machine. How often do we consider these things, including me? Again, I'll let you know why I was inspired to drop this video. And it's only revolving around one point, but that one point sparked me to dive deeper and look at other things that perhaps I may have been taking for granted. In addition to that one point that I really want you to hear. Are you currently taking that for granted? Are you currently taking your health for granted? Are you paying attention to what you eat, how you eat, how you drink, what you drink? That's only for you to decide. Are you currently taking this for granted? And when I say this, I'm speaking on this item, so pay attention. The fact that you have a home. If you're watching this and you do have a home, you have a place that you can call home. If it rains at night, you don't have to worry about getting wet. Are you taking that for granted today? There's so many homeless people out there, you know. I have a video to drop on that, by the way, because that's one of the things I'm going to attack when I'm abundant, when I'm wealthy. I will be helping those homeless people. That's one of the things on my list of to do when I'm financially abundant, which will be very soon, and you will see it, right? But how often do you really be grateful or sit and really thank the universe for the fact that you have a home, you have a bed to lay down on, clean sheets, clean pillows, clean pillowcases, though? What about that guy that gotta sleep next to that garbage trash can? Do you consider that? Reflection. Or are you just going along with your life as if only you matter? You know? Are you currently taking the fact that you have a home? I'm very sure that you're at home right now watching this video, though. Many of you. Millions of you. Right? Don't be taking that for granted, because there are many homeless people out there that would love to be in your position. And only you would know if you're currently taking that for granted. So you need to ask yourself that tonight or today or whenever it is that you're watching this video. Are you currently taking this for granted? And when I say this, I'm speaking on this item, so pay attention. Your freedom. For now. For now. And I say for now because there will come a point in time, right? If you ain't ready to throw these, or if you ain't ready for that, your freedom will be stripped away. Facts. That time coming. So it's either you ready to war or you ain't ready. And if you ain't ready, that's cool. That's cool. But you gotta pick a side. It's either freedom or slave. It's either you're gonna be free or you're gonna be a slave. I choose freedom, even if it means death, cause death ain't real. But that's besides the point. Well, stay calm. We're talking about freedom. Are you currently taking your freedom for granted? You know? The fact that you could just freely you could just go to the supermarket right now. There are people in certain countries right now, according to media, that can't do that. They can't just go to the supermarket. They need all kind of pass and all kind of IDs, and you could just go to the supermarket, you know? You could just go to the club, you could just go to the restaurant, you could just go to the beach. There are people right now that can't do that. Have you ever sit down and like really thought about that? Like, my, for real though? I should really be grateful for the fact that, you know, I have at least some level of freedom. At least, you know? Are you currently taking that for granted? Reflection. If you are, I urge us to stop doing that. Because you're only going to realize the value of your freedom when you no longer have it. And only you will be able to decide if you're currently taking your freedom for granted. No one else. Are you currently taking this for granted? And when I say this, I'm speaking on this item, so pay attention. That partner that has always been there for you, though. Angie? That loyal girl that has always been there, took all the bullshit, you know? You put her through shit. She could have left. She didn't. She stayed by your side, you know? She cooks, she cleans, she washes, she loves on you, she posts you, she shows you off. I mean, B, this dude, you know what I mean? This dude got you. He makes you you always happy, you always at peace. He tries to tend to your every need. You know, he's that alpha male you always wanted. You know, he puts it down right. You know what I mean? Are you currently taking that partner for granted, though? You know? Why so many people gotta be waiting on RIP to be like, shit, I should have really cherished what I had next to me? Why you gotta be like that? Why we gotta wait until RIP? No. Let's do that today. Let's appreciate our partners. Let's appreciate our husband, our wives, especially when they go above and beyond for you consistently. You don't find that very often, especially now. Most people have ulterior motives. So if you find a female that really got you and she really loyal to you and she just want to be with you for you, bro, hold that. Don't worry about the fat ass out there. Don't worry about the nice breasts out there. You're going to always find a girl out there going to look better than your girl, G. Listen. Let me show you how it is, right? You see you got your girl. You can see another girl that look better than her, right? Okay, cool. You diss your girl for this girl, right? When you get with this girl that you think was so much better looking than your girl, guess what? You will see another girl that looks way better than her. What you going to do? Diss her for that girl. Then you going to constantly be chasing ass, bro. It's a trap. It's a trap. Once you find that female that holds you down, hold her down too. Because having too many females all over the place will distract you, fam. Facts. So are you currently taking her for granted? Cut off them side things, fam. Are you currently taking this for granted? And when I say this, I'm speaking on this item. So pay attention. The ability. Your ability to love and be loved. Yes, I am aware that love is a fallen angel, but the way how they use it down here, we're gonna pretend like we're not using it in that context, but it is. Along with pride, anger, lust, jealousy, all of those are fallen gods, fallen angels. But whatever, right? Your ability to be able to love someone and be loved. Have you ever sit and really think about how much of a privilege it is to be able to love and receive love, though? That feeling you get when you love someone, right? And you receive that. Would you trade that for anything else? Now, if you're watching this video and you have felt that, right, both receiving it and giving it, I'm pretty sure that you can't even fathom how someone on this planet could say that they have never experienced that. You'd be like, wow, you've never experienced loving someone and being loved by someone? Oh, that sucks, right? But are you being grateful for the fact that you can actually love and be loved, though? See what I mean? When I get to the last point on what really inspired me to make this video, I would not wish that on anyone. You can go and test it for yourself to see. Just to see if you are really taking that for granted, though. But your ability to love and be loved should never ever be overlooked. For that's one of the main things that make us feel alive. The fact that we can love and receive love. For love is the most powerful frequency there is. So I encourage you to spread love, embrace love, openly welcome love, because love never fails. That's my outro for those who don't know. Are you currently taking this for granted? And when I say this, I'm speaking on this item. So pay attention. Your ability to feed your family if you have one. If you have a family, fellas, you know that's our job. Our job is to provide and protect. To carry out orders instructed by the goddess energy, the feminine energy. Right? Are you taking it for granted that you are in a position to be able to take care of your family adequately? There are people out there that can't do it. Some jump in front of trains, and some resort to crime, ending up in jail, and then the same family members have to come and visit them in jail. You don't have to do that though. But are you grateful for that? Or are you just taking it for granted? Oh, it's whatever. No, it's not. It's not. Gratitude is very, very key in you living an abundant and fulfilling life. The more things you are grateful for, the more you attract. Yeah. So, are you currently taking that for granted? If so, only you can decide. No one else can. And for the last point, are you currently taking this for granted? And when I say this, I'm speaking on this item. So pay attention. Your ability to breathe. And when I say breathe, right? Listen, the last couple of nights, I did not even get any rest. Why? I was so congested that I couldn't even breathe properly. Listen. At that point is when I realized I was actually taking breathing for granted. Yeah, I gonna be the first to admit. You don't have to admit. I do shadow work all the time. You don't have to admit. I was taking it for granted. Especially at night. Being able to breathe. Listen, if anything sticks with you, let this stick with you. If currently, when you go to bed, you sleep peacefully, with no breathing issues, with no congestion, please do not take that for granted, okay? Just do me that favor. Because if you ever have to go through what I went through, no matter how much you blowing, listen, I on YouTube listen, you know it's serious. When you go on YouTube and you type in the search bar, how to get rid of congested nose. At 12 a.m. You know it's serious. This is no joke. I struggled. Right? And at that point I was like, whoa. All these years I was taking that for granted. I shall never do it again. Every night I get to, I'm going to be like, thank you, universe, for my ability to be able to breathe smoothly and peacefully at night. And I am sorry if I was ever taking it for granted. We need to apologize for all these things we were taking for granted, because there are people out there somewhere that are suffering and would love to have these opportunities that we are taking for granted. We should be ashamed. With that being said, I really hope you enjoyed the video. Hit that like button, it really helps me out. Share the video, leave a comment, and if you're new to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe. You already know it's Molove. Until next time, I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.